Hello everybody, my name is Insidon and welcome back to another episode on the Vortex server. So, I have been just feeling really inspired, having a great time playing over the past few days, and I'm recording this episode before the second episode has gone up, so not sure if there are any suggestions on that, but I decided to skip doing the interior for today and move on to bigger and better things. We'll be going back to it probably in the next couple episodes, but you know, I feel like I want to get a little bit of a head start on my main project here. So yeah, I don't want to really lose any of the inspiration I'm feeling for it. So I decided to hop right into it. So first of all, we found a Savanna Plateau M biome. Let's see, is it all Savanna Plateau M or is some of it Savanna M? Yeah, Savanna Plateau M. It looks pretty epic. And this is what I've done so far. It's just laid out a dirt ring up there. That square in the middle is just measuring out the dimensions for the iron farm, which we're going to be putting in. But yeah, let me go over this build a bit for you guys. Well, actually, check out this guy. He's got a 4-block jump. I need a name for him. I've got some name tags. So yeah, he's pretty fast as well. If you guys have any name suggestions, I'll be doing that next episode, hopefully, naming him. So yeah, there's that. Got another portal, haven't gone through yet. I'm gonna need to check that out. Got enchanting table set up, got a mine, got 20 diamonds plus this plus the enchanting table. Got a bunch of supplies in here. And yeah. So basically what this project is gonna be is it's called the Spire, and a spire is kind of like a big tower type thing, and in actuality this is going to be multiple spires, but down here at the base there's going to be kind of like a, not really a cone, but a circular structure below it all, where storage and stuff is going to be kind of like that sort of main base area, and then up above that's going to be the main platform made out of glass, and then right above that in the middle is going to be the iron farm, and that iron farm is going to be dropping down into the main storage area, main room. So all the iron will be collected there, because that's really something that I want to do, is just make an iron farm that's effective and efficient. So that's going to be in the middle, and then kind of on the outskirts of that main platform up higher than this, there's going to be a few more little spires that each of them will hold something different. Like one of them is going to be food farms, and like inside of that spire there's going to be a carrot farm, a potato farm, and a wheat farm. Another one could be animal farms. Another one could be the sugarcane one. Another one could be like a village trading one. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities for that. I'm most likely, I can't really get a beacon set up through the middle. Actually, I might be able to, but it'll be a bit difficult just because of it being 4 blocks. So if I'm doing beacons here, which I plan on doing, they're going to be kind of along the outskirts of the thing, which isn't a problem because it'll reach it. But I think what we should do first here is actually head through the portal. And I want to grab diamond pick just in case I get stuck somewhere on the other side and have nowhere to go. So just grab a quick screenshot of these coords and let's head through. Come on. Dang it, this is spawn portal. Alright, that doesn't make me super happy. Let's see where this takes us. Yep, right back to spawn. Skeleton farm, follow signs in another. Alright, well we can do a quick little look around spawn here. don't think much has changed. Oh, actually, there are these things over here. I didn't see these last time I was here. Got our buildings. Oh, right, we did the roofs. Oh, tree farm. I think yeah, I ended last episode before I finished the roofs and stuff, but those are all done now, and just kind of got odd patterns going around. Tried to build it into the landscape of the mountain, so it is a bit quirky in some places, but it works. Like, all up there looks kind of odd, but you know, we can work with it. And like I said, we'll be coming back to that in another episode, most likely one in the next couple. So, what's this? Alright, bright space. Alright, I feel like, okay, there's chicken in there. I feel like I had obsidian somewhere, which I may have. If not, I'll grab this, I'll use this bucket of water, go down in a cave and grab obsidian for a portal and then set one up, but I might already know. Alright, so I'll be right back with you guys when we are back at the base. Alright, we made it back, and that actually turned out to be pretty beneficial because I got all of my missing goodies from there as well. Like this iron, bit of redstone, bit of lapis, bit of gold. So, yeah, I'd say that actually turned out to be pretty worth a while in the end. And there we go. Toss all this crap in here. Coal goes there, gold, lapis, there we go. The rest of it just kind of be tossed more or less anywhere for now. Alright, so I think what I want for the bottom layer is a majority of stone. And it's nighttime. Let's sleep. So yeah, so that's, I only actually had to cross one little thing of lava for like 25 blocks and then another coming over here, so nothing too bad in that respect. Alright, let's go up there. And never mind, we need to craft some of this. Because I'm going to do slabs. That's what I forgot. There we go. Stone slabs. And this is the stone slabs are going to be the flooring, and then the outer ring is going to become the what's it called? Regular stone. I am good with words. And I like using slabs as flooring. A, monsters. B, redstone devices. They can be more difficult, but I actually find them to be a little bit easier when working with slabs. So I guess I'm gonna do the outer part of this first here. And yeah, so my original idea for the space that I actually mentioned in the first video was more or less a giant spider-like structure where there's one central body and then branching out from it was 8 legs, but I couldn't figure out a true use for any of those legs or anything, so I decided to scrap that design idea and come up with something new. And then the idea of this idea came to me because I think I mentioned this before, but I'm a huge Halo fan, and I remembered playing on one map from Halo 3, was it? I feel it might have been Reach, actually. I can't remember exactly, but it was the Spire, and that idea came to me. That gave me the name for this, if you couldn't guess, because this is called the Spire. But yeah, that was my first, well, my second design plan for it. And then I realized that it would be kind of hard to model something like that all around an iron farm, which was the basic premise that I really wanted to do, was the whole everything centralized around the iron farm. So I decided I would kind of morph it out a bit, and I came up with this idea after looking at some other pictures on Google of spires and stuff, and there was one that came up that they kind of had a structure, like it was a lot more complex than what I was looking for and a lot more detailed, but it gave me the basic structural design that I want to use. And yeah, the spider design that I was actually originally planning to do was going to be really difficult, because the way I wanted to do it was make it so that when building it, I couldn't use any curves or straight, horizontal, or vertical lines. Everything that you could see from like the floor of, like from down below it or anywhere, had to be on a slant, a diagonal, something like that, so that it wasn't a walking block. Or I just didn't want it to be round, because I feel like so many big things are round. So yeah, it's doing that. And then that's kind of when I started to see the major design flaws in that, because I couldn't really see myself building things like inside of it, and then just covering it all up with slants wouldn't really make for a good build. So I switched over to this, and I am happy as can be. So yeah, honestly, I really need to get 30. Oh right, I brought this over too, so we can get sharpness 4 on the infernal blade. Although I don't even know if we can, because it's costing so much to repair it. Like, it was 35 last time I checked, and then I repaired it this when it got low, and it was, we're already out of stone slabs, but yeah, it was like tons of levels to repair the actual pick, stuff like that. So I'm just derping as much as one can derp right now. The sword costs 33 levels to repair in itself, just with a regular iron sword. So I'm guessing that the price to combine it with that is now going up, if not being too expensive. And yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to keep this sword for as long as I would like, because I'm going to need a few more unbreaking swords if I even want to come close to what, like how, because I kind of want to keep this for the rest of my time at this base or something, but I doubt that's going to be possible. So yeah, I'm going to switch over to a diamond sword that I'm probably going to try and max out to a point where repairing it will cost tons. But swords, you don't, honestly, later game, you don't have to worry about swords as much. So yeah, I think we should be fine once we get to the point where we can make a amazing, the overpowered diamond sword. But yeah, so just talking about general server stuff now. Spawn is still pretty bare, and the one thing that we did do different for this season is I wasn't around for the start of last season. I was the first new member, but still wasn't there when they did the actual map reset and they first logged on. So by the time I got on, everyone on the server kind of already had stuff, was a little bit set up, which, you know, it it does take away a little bit, in my opinion, when everyone else is more geared than you, because you feel like you're the newbie and you have to spend a while playing catch up just to feel like you're becoming established on the server. So you kind of get that feeling when you're playing for the first time, when other people have played before you. So I don't have that feeling with this season on the server, which is nice. And yeah, I know that in terms of like farm big projects and such, spawn, I'm doing town hall, which won't be a huge project. Nowhere, I'm not going to build a massive one, not even close to the size of the one I'm doing on Sakura or any of that. I'm actually getting some frame lag. I'm probably cooking up on hard drive space here because I have recorded so much recently, but yeah, like it's not going to be huge, not going to be anything super special, just because I don't want to hog up a lot of spawn. But yeah, we did do the random seed. They didn't do that last season. They picked a seed, picked the jungle with the jungle temple, moved the actual spawn to a better location, and this season, a few people wanted to do that, but the majority voted against it, so we got a random seed, which I personally was pretty happy about, just because I don't like picking a map based on what it has, like already. I kind of like the surprise, like, ooh, we got lucky, we got a triple witch hut here, or, you know, you could just have that feeling where, because when you're picking your own seed, you get kind of, oh, this one has double witch spawner within 20 blocks of each other, but this one has it within 15, so we're going to go with this one. Which I don't like, whereas with a random seed, like afterwards you can kind of see like, oh hey, we got really lucky, we got one within 5 blocks. It was random. It's not picking and choosing. I don't know, it just appeals to me more, personally. And we're almost done with the outer ring here. So yeah, I'm happy that we did that. And then DH has already set up a double blaze farm in the nether, which we'll have to check out at some point, because I think that's where we're going to be doing a lot of XP farming for a while. He set that up extremely fast. I'm hoping that he's done with school, because if not, that's a lot of work to be putting in just in off time hours. But yeah, aside from that, I think DH also mentioned that he wanted to do the Wither spawn platforms. Bright Wanderer decided that she was gonna kind of spearhead the whole Nether Hub project rather than having Lars do it this time, and I think we're doing that one entirely different, because as kind of big and epic as it was last season, like even Lars, I think Lars was the first one to say this, but its functionality wasn't like what he intended it to be. So and that's like, I think he designed it around the functionality, and so when that didn't work out, a few like came with a few design flaws. Like there were people who were jumping down and I think hitting the ground, not being able to make it up to their the second level from the slime block bounce. So that actually happened to me once. But you know, it was probably the coolest nether hub I've ever seen, but it turned out just not being as practical as was originally intended. So yeah, that sucked, but you know, it was pretty cool anyways, and Lars put a ton of work into that. But yeah, Bright Wonder is going to be doing that. End Farm Orb is going to be doing it this season. Hopefully he gets started on that soon once we kill the dragon. We actually, I don't think I showed this in my first episode, but there's an end portal underwater, pretty close to spawn. Like it's protruding from the water. I think Bright found it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she just kind of boating along, saw that. So a few people checked that out, and I think we're only a few Eye of Enders away from fully enabling the portal. And as far as I know, there's no planned time for the dragon fight yet, so there's that. Oh, and also Orb found a portal over at his base in the mesa, so we have 2 of the portals located, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I was actually planning to do this in the mesa, and then the spot that I picked was maybe 100 blocks from Orb's spot, and I looked over a hill and he was right there, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be that close to him, and I didn't really see any other interesting spots that really said, hey, build over here to me in that mesa. So I decided that I was just going to switch, move to a new place, and DH gave me the coordinates to the savannah, came here, saw there was the Savannah M, saw this cool valley here, and yeah, that's how I got here. And as far as I know, that's it for server things other than Cryo doing his skeleton grinder, which we saw that sign spawn. But yeah, let's get back to talking about this project. Well, I think this will be finishing up right here. This is getting pretty long and talky, but yeah, so I'm gonna have this main thing here, and then I was thinking, because I really like the landscape of this mountain here specifically, and this one's pretty cool as well, but I was thinking that I could kind of, I'm not sure exactly what, but I just wanted to do something cool, like in the mountains alongside of this, something futuristic to kind of match this. But yeah, as time goes on and if something comes to me, I'll do it, but as for right now, don't really have any set plans for those. But I know that I'm going to put something pretty big over there. I'm just not sure what yet. Here we go. Get this last little bit in, and oh my god, I hate misplacing blocks with freaking slabs. So yeah, I am almost done with all my schoolwork for the year, which means that videos hopefully will come out a bit more often, but I do go on vacation a lot over the summer, so I might miss a few things here and there just from being on vacation for a week or two and not being able to upload or record anything. So when I'm home, I'm going to try to record tons so that I have something scheduled for over those breaks. But yeah, other than that, the summer should be pretty good for video content. I'm actually nearing 1 year of YouTube. I don't know when I uploaded my first video, but I know my channel was created at June 27th. So on that date, I'm actually at 91 subscribers right now too, and personally it would be amazing for me, no, not June 27th, July. It would be amazing for me to have those two coincide. I think like if they happen within a week or two of each other, I would be I would just be extremely happy and overwhelmed. I'm gonna be overwhelmed reach 100 subs either way though. Is that even when I started YouTube, I had these goals of 100,000, 10,000, but I think everyone kind of has that. But when you actually reach it, it is pretty amazing. Like reaching 50 subscribers, I was extremely happy. So I'm really hoping that I'll reach that 100 sub mark sometime soon. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode, guys. Got some of the slabs laid out up there. We didn't do a ton of work, but you know, have to do this grindy stuff sometimes. So that'll be it for this one, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.